Behind me is the Supreme Court of the United Kingdom, the highest court in the land. The layout of the Supreme Court is designed to be user-friendly. The justices sit on a large curved table, the barristers opposite. There is no witness box or jury, but the public can just take a seat and watch the brightest legal minds at work. In 2011, it was decided that lawyers in the court no longer had to wear wigs or gowns. So, I won't need this then. The most controversial area of the Supreme Court's work is judicial review. Judicial review is where individuals can challenge the decisions made by the state. Two cases in particular after the EU referendum had huge political consequences. In both these cases, a panel of 11 justices sat, as these were cases of high constitutional significance. And when the government increased employment tribunal fees, the Supreme Court ruled it was unlawful, so the government dropped them. The Supreme Court has a vital role in our Constitution in influencing laws that Parliament makes or that others break. But there is no doubt that its role is very much under the political microscope. The House of Commons is the centre of our democracy. Over the centuries, Parliament has been very slow in representing all sorts of groups, including women and the underprivileged. Ethnic minorities failed to have a significant voice until 1987, when 4 non-white ethnic MPs were elected. However, 32 years later, in 2019, the UK had the most ethnically diverse parliament it has ever seen. In every election since 1987, the number of ethnic minority MPs has slowly increased. What do Boris Johnson, Jeremy Corbyn, and even Margaret Thatcher have in common? They all had to make a maiden speech here in the House of Commons. That's the name of an MP's first ever speech. First of all, be nice to your predecessor. Flattery is key. Here's Rishi Sunak on Action Man William Hague.
Some have wondered about William Hague's future. Perhaps he will heed the advice of the Prime Minister, who suggested he ought to become the new James Bond.
Secondly, be brief. Enough said. At number 3, talk about your constituency a lot. Adding in some mouth-watering facts can entice your colleagues, as Conservative Alicia Kearns found when talking about her constituency's meaty delicacies.
Towards the centre of the constituency is the rural capital of food, Melton Mowbray of pork pie fame.
5 points to think about. MPs can also ensure their speech stands out by marking a first. So, a maiden speech has certain conventions attached to it, and it's important to make a good first impression. But you never know, like Boris Johnson, you could get to do the whole thing twice.